Hello, scientific people. Welcome to DAV Mall Public School. I hope you are doing great with the chapter of forest. This is the second video of this chapter. Previously, we have studied about forest, different layers of forest, wherein we have covered forest floor layer, understory layer, canopy layer, emergent layer. So, with the same emphasis, we will proceed with some other things related to forest. So, let's begin. Crown of trees. Now, as you can see, this is a tree and this portion is known as a crown. So the upper part or the top part of a tree is called the crown. This is the upper part, so which is nothing but a crown. So this crown of a tree comprises of leaves, twigs, branch, trunk. So these are certain parts of a crown of a tree. As you can see in this picture, this is a leafy portion. Twig is a very thin branch of a tree that is known as twig. This is a branch of a tree. A trunk is associated from this portion. So these crown of a tree comprises of leaves, twig, branches. In short, crown of a tree is the upper portion of a tree. As you can see in this picture, different shapes of our trees are there. Some are rounded shape, weeping shape. This is vast funnel shaped. This is tabular shape, columnar shape. This is a columnar one. This is vast funnel shape. This is weeping one. As you can see in this weeping, the leaves are inclining downwards. This is rounded shaped tree. This is a rounded tree. This is a tabular. It is in the form of a tab. This is columnar. A conical shape is being created over here. As you might have noticed, in all these phenomena, shapes of a tree are different. So shapes of a tree are different mainly because of where they are located. So the location of a place determines the shape of a tree. So as you can see in this picture, different shapes of a tree. This type of tree is known as maple tree, oak tree. This is pine tree, spruce tree, fir tree. So in this maple tree and oak tree are mainly found at the region of equator. These two trees are found at the region of equator, whereas pines, spruce and fir trees are found near Arctic Circle. Why is it so? Because during equator, sunlight is almost overhead all the time. The sunlight is almost overhead all the time. So because of which the photosynthesis is taking place. Since sunlight is overhead all the time, the shape of a tree are mainly like a rounded shape. The trees associated in this equator region are maple tree and oak tree. Whereas in Arctic Circle, sunlight is almost slant in this direction. Slant in this direction, that's why the trees are grown in a columnar shape sort of. This is an example of this pine tree, spruce tree and fir tree are specially found in Arctic Circle. As you can see in this picture, trees are in the form of a conical shape. Why is it so? Because the rays of light are in slant direction. So trees have adapted according to this pattern, a cone shaped, because sunlight is in slant direction. That's why trees start to adapt in the form of conical shape. Now different shapes of a tree, again a pyramidal shape, round shape, columnar, weeping. These are certain different types of shape of a tree which you will find in nature. Now, importance of forest. Importance of forest. Forests are also known as lungs of the earth. Why is it so? Because they provide clean air. That is nothing but an oxygen. It even maintains oxygen and carbon dioxide ratio in the atmosphere. The second important thing about importance of forest, that it is the habitat of living organism and the storehouse of biodiversity. All the living organisms resides over here, and you will find n number of species residing in this forest. So depending upon it is also dependence on agriculture and animal husbandry. Forests are completely dependent on agriculture and different animal husbandries like milk producing animals and different agricultures can only be done with the help of forest. It also provides humus, it also maintains soil fertility, and it is also a natural absorber of rainwater. whatever rainwater is there, so forest absorbs it. It reduces seeds and wind speed. Forest even reduces seeds and wind speed. It traps dust and different amount of gases present in the atmosphere. It reduces the amount of wind, trapped dust and gases. Some of the deforestation and other problem associated with the forest are, we will see in this video. Now, the action or the process of clearing of forest is known as deforestation. So forests are being lost due to an increase in the deforestation, and encroachment, cutting and overgrazing of animal has adversely affected the fertility of soil, which causes soil erosion. It simply means if you cut n number of trees from a forest, it will result in deforestation. In this picture, as you can see, trees are completely removed. A drought situation has been arised, that is deforestation. So certain consequences of deforestation are carbon cycle. As we know that trees and the forest balance the amount of carbon in the atmosphere through the process of photosynthesis. When there is an amount or an excess amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, a blanket of carbon dioxide is created, and this blanket traps heat, and as a result it prevents that heat from leaving the earth's surface, and this earth atmosphere gets warm. The excess of heat warms the earth's surface, and it results in the formation of global warming, which is harmful for survival of living creatures. Some other problem with deforestations are water cycle. As we know, trees plays an important role in trapping water and transpiration also. This you have already studied. So trees, with the help of trees, a water cycle is being created. If there is no tree, then this water cycle will be disturbed. Some other phenomena like soil erosion. Soil erosion is being occurred. As you know, soil erosion is simply removal of soil from the texture. This is a soil. If the forest binds all the soil together, if there is no forest, soil erosion will occur. Extension of species. Many plants and many animals resides in forest. If there is no perfect atmosphere or perfect ideal condition for a species to live, then the species won't be present over there. For an instant, as you can see in this picture, smog is being created with the help of human, with the interventions of human. So this species will find difficult to survive in this atmosphere, and they will extend from this area. Desertification is simply removal of land. If a proper land is there, and if we continuously remove the forest from that region, a drought area is being created, and in the next time whenever we fertile in this atmosphere, the soil or the crops won't grow. That is desertification. Desertification, you will come to know in high standard what is this desertification. So I hope you have understood this concept. Thank you and have a nice day.